Hey there! Thank you for watching my channel. Today I want to show you a new stitch, and it's this one. It's the Arruga stitch, and it's a stitch which only needs double crochets and back post and front posting, single crochets and single crochets. So it's a little bit of a thicker pattern. You can see the stitches laying on top of your work. So let's get started to make this Arruga stitch. I've got a crochet hook number 5mm and a little bit of yarn. So first we are making a slip knot. And then we are going to make an even number of chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So make your base chain, and keep in mind that we are skipping the first 3 chains. So if you want your if you want your work to be this long, make a few more extra stitches, because the first 3 stitches we are going to skip. So it means that your work is becoming shorter. Okay, so for row 1, skip 1, 2, 3 chains, and in the 4th chain we're making a double crochet. And that chain, the 3 chains we skipped, also counts as 1 double crochet. In every next stitch we're making a double crochet. And sometimes, if you don't know how where you need to put your next stitch in the next few rows, it may come in handy to count your double crochets in row 1. So for me it has to be 10 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So for row 2, this is a row 2, 3, 4 and 5 repeat. So I'm only explaining this once, because when I'm done with row 5 and I have to repeat row 2, 3, 4 and 5 again, this video will be too long. So you can rewind this video until you are at row 2 and then repeat the rows. So for row 2 we are chaining 1 and turning our work. This chain 1 does not count as a stitch. In that first stitch we are making a single crochet. And now in the second stitch we are making a back post single crochet. It means we are putting our hook in the back of our work, putting up in front between the first and the second double crochet of the previous row, and then put it to the back again. Then yarn over and draw up a loop, yarn over, draw through the 2 loops on your hook. So now we made the back post single crochet. In the next stitch we are making a front post single crochet. So your crochet hook goes from the front to the back around that double crochet and coming on the front of your work. Yarn over, draw up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops on your hook. So now we're going to alternate between back post and front post single crochets for the rest of this row. There was a back post single crochet, and now we're making a front post single crochet all around the double crochets of row 1. So we started with a back post single crochet. That means we have to end with a front post single crochet at the end of your work. So this is the last stitch where we are making a front post single crochet. and then we are making a normal single crochet in the 1, 2, 3, third chain of the beginning we have skipped. So you start with a single crochet and you end with a single crochet, and in between you are alternating between back post and front post single crochets. So this is how it looks. Now for row 3 we're chaining 2, turning our work. This chain 2 counts as a stitch, it's a double crochet, so on this stitch here this counts as a double crochet. So we need to go over to the next stitch and make a double crochet in there. And remember, I said to count your stitches in the beginning, so you won't go wrong in this row if you don't really see where you need to put your stitches. If you just pull your work a little bit apart, you can see the next stitch over here. So in every next stitch we are making 1 double crochet. So in the end I need to have 10 double crochets for my crochet work. I'm using a lighter color yarn, so maybe it's a bit easier to see where the stitches need to be. So if you're using a darker color, maybe it's more difficult to see where you need to put your stitches in. So that's why I said count your double crochets in row 1, so you don't make extra stitches or you just skip some stitches. So in the last stitch over here make a double crochet, and then again I need to have 10 double crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Okay, so that was row 3. Now for row 4, chain 1, turn your work. The chain 1 doesn't count as a stitch, so in the first stitch we need to make a single crochet. And for this row, in row 2 we started with a back post single crochet, so for row 4 we need to start with a front post single crochet. So you skip that first double crochet from the previous row because you made a single crochet over there. So in the next double crochet from your previous row we're making a front post single crochet, and then around the next stitch make a back post single crochet. And then alternate this row with front post and back post single crochets. So we started with a front post single crochet, so that means that we need to end this row with a back post single crochet. So I have 1 double crochet left, and that's chain 2 from the previous row. So we're making a back post single crochet around that last double crochet from the previous row, and then in the top of the chain 2 over here we're making a normal single crochet. So now your work looks like this. And then over to row 5, chain 2, turn your work. This chain 2 counts as a double crochet on your first stitch. So in the next stitch make a double crochet, and in every next stitch make a double crochet. So over here you don't see this stitch very well, but you need to make a double crochet in this stitch, or else you're decreasing your double crochets, and then your work won't be as it should be. So that's why I said count your double crochets in that row 1. So now I have 3 double crochets because that chain 2 counts as a double crochet. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and over here is the last stitch. That's my number 10 double crochet. Chain 1, and now you need to rewind this video until you are at row 2, because you need to repeat row 2, 3, 4 and 5. So this is what I wanted to show you. I hope it was clear to you how to make this crochet stitch. If you do not want to miss any of my new videos, subscribe to my channel, put on a notification so you won't miss any of my new videos. You'll get a message if you do that. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask me that, and I would love to read what you think of my videos, and hope to see you soon. And for now, happy crocheting. Bye bye.